Hey, Josh Coningsberg here, Law Firm Marketing Pros. Super excited to have a special guest with us today, Paul Seabrook. Paul is a family law attorney in San Jose, California. Why don't you take a second, Paul, and please introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah, guys, pretty much said it. I've got a family law firm here in San Jose, California, and we are growing very, very rapidly, thanks in large part to the work that you guys over at Law Firm Marketing Pros have been doing. So yeah.
Great stuff. So tell me, tell everybody, how did you get involved with Law Firm Marketing Pros, and how long have you been involved with us?
I found out about you guys through my connections in how to manage, with R. John Robbins and that organization. Joined up with you guys in November of 2020. And, so I think we're coming up on 15 months now.
Excellent. Yeah, so as I recall, you started out small with the law firm client generation system. As you know, it's designed to be modular, so we can help the small solo practitioners such as yourself, and then add some enhancements as you continue to grow. And that's exactly what the law firm client generation system was designed to do. And in fact, we've seen in just 15 months, we've seen 3 enhancements since you signed up. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, I added, I think I started off with pay-per-click services and the reputation marketing. And then we've added local search supremacy and Facebook ads, and you guys redid my whole website.
Yeah, and I think when we started, we were doing Google My Business, which is now Google Business Profile.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so it's working. So the idea that it's modular is in fact working.
Yes.
So what was going on in your business when we first met that caused you to start looking for an internet marketing company? Were you using somebody else? Did you need to change services? What was going on?
Yeah, I had been using somebody else to help me out, and it was a contractor that I had found through Upwork, and she had been doing a decent job, but every time I tried to really kind of expand the budget and kind of move forward, it just wouldn't work. I just wouldn't get the results on an expanded budget from her. And so I ended up considering other vendors, and gave you guys a shot.
Great. So really the experience you were probably what I'm hearing is that she didn't have a system. She was just really probably versed in 1 or 2 areas, and you just can't throw money at a problem. You have to have a plan and a system, right?
Yeah, I would imagine that's part of the problem.
Okay, so how was business going at the time? If we turn back the clock to November, October 2020, how many leads a month were you getting via the internet cases and client acquisition costs? Do you have any of that information? Do you know?
Yeah, I was just I had been doing, she had been doing bankruptcy and family law for me at the time, and I was spending probably just about $1,500 a month on the family law ads, and I was getting 2 clients per month. I was okay with that, but then I tried to increase the budget and I wouldn't get any more clients. And so that's really where the frustration with the former vendor, was happening.
So what did our team implement or put in place that made a difference for you?
Well, whatever PPC Magic you guys have is where I started. And almost immediately, we started getting more clients off of the digital marketing, more calls. And, now, I expect 10 clients a month off of Google. And that's
versus 2, right?
Yeah.
So that's a 5x lift in a matter of 14, 15 months.
Yeah, and what it basically kind of boils down to with the amount I'm spending, what you guys have been able to do is keep that $750 cost of acquisition pretty consistent, so that I continue, put that out there, and then I get enough calls and enough clients to make it work.
We've just come up with a term for that specific to pay-per-click, and it's called smart bidding.
Okay.
Right? And then it makes perfect sense, right? Because that's what we do. rather than, and we look for some of the lower hanging fruit that brings down the customer acquisition cost. And then obviously when you layer on the local organic and the Google business profile or Google Maps, that's obviously with no cost per click going to drive down the cost. So so the results are, you just said over the last 15 months is that you've gone from 2 to 10, it's a 5x. And are you comfortable talking about where you were at revenue then versus where you are now?
Yeah. Back then I was just starting to see $50,000 a month gross revenue, and with my goals, that was good. That was a lot better than previous years. But I wanted more. I wanted a real business. And right now, we're at about 175,000 a month and looking to grow.
Yeah.
We're still pushing.
And based upon the leads that I see coming in, I think you're going to continue to see that type of trajectory without increasing your budget at all. So that's really exciting, really fantastic news. So
yes, it is.
at the time, why did you choose Law Firm Marketing Pros over anything else you could have done? And anything else that you could have done included staying with the existing vendor that you were disappointed in, not doing anything at all, right? Meaning firing her or not doing anything, trying to do it on your own or hiring somebody else. Why did you select Law Firm Marketing Pros?
Well, a combination of things. I mean, like I said, the referrals coming through How to Manage mean a lot, as far as, what you guys have done for them. And then, you look at, the way you guys had it broken down so that, I could get in without having some sort of massive capital outlay. It's very helpful. And you guys, we had a few calls and it looked like you guys really knew what you were talking about as far as online marketing for law firms. There was a lot of different things you offered, and I didn't go with everything at the beginning, give you guys a shot. And then when it turned out that you guys did in fact help my business, I've added on like we've discussed.
Right. So, it's funny, I'll never forget one of the things you said to me at one of the points we were talking about enhancements. You guys just make it so friggin' easy, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
And that's great, right? It's a win-win, right? So,
yeah, it's hard not to.
So what surprised you the most or made you the happiest about engaging with our services?
Just the comprehensive approach you guys bring, because I get to issue a press release, I get a blog from you guys, we get pay-per-click, you're handling the Google My Business stuff. I mean, there's just so much. The website, now I've got a really kick-ass website. The comprehensive approach you guys bring to the digital marketing it's comforting to know I got you guys, like on everything,
It's funny. I just had a case study interview with another client of ours, and he said, I'm not up at 2 o'clock in the morning anymore worrying about my marketing.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be there, and if there's a problem, if there's an issue, we get in touch. You guys are fast and responsive, and you really get, it's just nice having just the breadth of issues that you guys can handle and the depth with which you can handle them. It's just really comforting.
Well, great, thanks. That means a lot to me to hear it from a client, but also I'm just so happy that it's comforting to you as well. So, how has working with Law Firm Marketing Pros, how has it changed your practice aside from obviously the lift in revenue?
Oh man, it's really been good. It's really been good because, before when you struggle with marketing, one of the problems you end up having is, you're kind of more inclined to take a case you really kind of don't want to, just because you need to kind of pay the bills, and
right.
There's this constant pressure to sign up clients that you probably shouldn't sign up, but they're here now. And, to be able to have a marketing system that works, we're able to weed out the cases we don't want, the clients we don't want, and it just makes for a more profitable law firm. And if it turns out that we sign up an F client by mistake, it's not going to be that big of a deal to get rid of that client, because I know there's 15 more coming in the next couple of months. Yeah.
Love it. So that exponentially changes the stress that you were previously feeling.
Definitely.
For the entire, not just for you, but for your entire staff.
Yeah, everybody.
Awesome. So I guess that leads into my next question is, how has working with Law Firm Marketing Pros changed your personal life?
Oh my goodness. With the ability to grow my business, I'm out of production. I don't actually have any cases that I work on. And so I'm coming in and I'm helping my team. I've got 3 lawyers working for me full time, and I'm looking for a 4th. And it's been great, because to have a team working for you, it all starts with marketing. If you can't make that phone ring, then you're never going to grow. And, to be able to have that, it's just, it's been great. I get more time with my family. We're looking to buy a new home. I mean, it's just, it just goes on and on.
Tremendous. I love that. I'm glad that we could have that type of impact for you and your family. So really, the only time you're a lawyer when you're practicing law is when you're in a courtroom or meeting with a client or in a deposition or in a mediation or arbitration. Other than that, you're a business owner.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you've been able to take that role as being a business owner, which is what you want personally, to be a business owner and let everybody handle the production. That's great.
Yeah. I've been able to make that happen.
Okay. So if you were to recommend our services to a colleague, what would you say to them?
My goodness, I would say sign up with them. There's so many people out there on the digital marketing side of things, and I'm always super skeptical about people who focus on helping attorneys. I am super skeptical because I know that as a group, we are terrible entrepreneurs and terrible business owners, and we don't know how to run a business. And so we're easy prey for people who, want to sell us online digital marketing services. We're easy prey for people to come in and overcharge and underdeliver. And so I was skeptical as hell when I was interviewing you guys, because that's my approach. Is I know lawyers can burn a lot of money without having the appropriate metrics, and to really have the results that I'm getting from you guys. It's been very, 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 very good.
Great. Love that. So final question is, what would you say to someone who might be on the fence about engaging with Law Firm Marketing Pros as their digital marketing partner?
Shoot, I don't remember there being any kind of long-term contract. The prices are reasonable. I mean, and like I said before, from me, I've been through a bunch of different online marketing vendors, and I've talked to a bunch of lawyers who've had horrible experiences. I don't want to name names, but there's a couple out there that are just the devil. And you guys have, done the job. I've never felt like I haven't been able to get in touch with you guys. When the results aren't there, I can get in touch and I can say what the hell's going on, and you're accessible and you're accountable, and it's really, I trust you guys. That's what I'd say.
That's wonderful to hear. Trust to me is the foundation of every relationship, and that's the most important thing in my mind. So that wraps us up for today. Paul, thanks so much for your time. Genuinely appreciate it, and appreciate you as a client. And signing off for now, Josh Koenigsberg, partner, Law Firm Marketing Pros.